The beautiful convenience of being able to live where you work. More on the subject coming up right after this on Throwback Chevy. Greetings everyone, welcome to Throwback Chevy. My name is Michael Coughlin, your host, and today we're talking about living at work. Yes, indeed. Now, today I am on the lot of Pinewood Studios in Toronto, Ontario, and I know some of you know that I do some acting, but today I am not on the studio lot in the role of an actor. Today I am in the role of my other job, my other hat, as a backline audio technician. I do backline audio, and that means we set up the amplifiers, the drums, the guitars and stuff, normally for rock concerts, jazz concerts, performances of all kinds, musical performances. And today, this film project requires a backline audio technician because the film is about Santa Claus and rock and roll. And I don't know much about the project yet, except that Kurt Russell stars as Santa Claus, and Little Steven is involved in the project as well. You might know his name from Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band, and also that big HBO gangster TV series, which I never watched an episode of, believe it or not. What was it called? The opera something. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so here I am because they have booked through us, and we are, setting up the drum kit and the amplifiers and everything, which may or may not be practically used. I know they'll be visually used for purposes of the set and the action of the film. So, of course, here I am in my '85 Chevy G20, and I got here at 8 a.m., and then I was told they pushed back the call time, the crew call, to 9:30. So here I am with an hour and a half to kill. And of course, my home is in the parking lot. So I just walked out to my van, grabbed a coffee from the trailer and a yogurt and some berries, and had a little snack, and I just holed up in my van. Now this is brilliant. It's actually somewhat cold today in Toronto, but not cold enough to start the wood stove yet. But I could if I wanted to, and I'm here again tomorrow, so I may stay the night here, and of course I could stay warm with my wood stove. I have my TV and all the amenities, which is fantastic. You know, we're going to listen to my radio. I have my guitar. I could practice guitar tonight, and wake up tomorrow morning and already be at work, and that's an absolutely fantastic thing. So just another advantage of living out of your van, and it's a very practical thing that I take advantage of all the time. If I'm actually acting in a film or television project, I often bring my van and have the ability to stay on set. I can shower up on the trailers. Sometimes I get a trailer and I don't need my van, but I like having it anyways. In fact, it feels more like home than any trailer I've ever used on a location shoot. So it's a beautiful thing, and I can't emphasize that enough. So if you've been thinking about it, really cool. I also wanted to talk about community amongst vanning people or mobile livers. I recently have been in touch with a couple of people about little tips and tricks of the trade that I know that I can share. And of course, I have asked people through the comment sections on their videos little details about what they do if I see something that could be advantageous for myself. So I just want to point this out. There's a fella out there by the name of Lou who has a channel. He's got a new YouTube channel, and he has this wonderful project. Lou's an ex-military man, and ended up purchasing a military truck for a decent price, I'll add, that he is converting into a mobile living option that is just out of this world. This military truck is one of those big ones with wheels that are like almost the height of me, and I'm 6 foot. And he's built a living habitat, which is basically a large box that he's mounted to the back of this truck, and he's insulating it, and he has a large water tank for water for cleaning and cooking, and absolutely incredible, Lou. I want you to check it out. I'm going to put the address up in the details below, and you can subscribe and follow this project, because he's in the early stages. He's got a lot done already, but there's more to come. He's just starting to put up some wood paneling, and he reached out to me to ask me about my flue pipe for the wood stove and how it exits the ceiling, and the vent at the top, and what I've done. And of course, I've done a video that shows those details, and so I sent him that link so he can check it out. And maybe he will, or maybe he won't use that information. But that's just an example of the community that is out there, and it's a really fantastic thing, and it's strength in numbers. You know, we learn from each other. There's never been a better time in history to be able to have resources at your fingertips through the World Wide Web, and to be able to share content in terms of video, text, voluminous amounts of information that we can share at lightning speeds in this day and age, and take advantage of that. And it can make your ride a little smoother, and I just think it's a terrific thing. So I want you to check out Lou, and I can hardly wait to see the next installment, and how that project is shaping up. It's really, really interesting. It's like a post-apocalyptic survival machine. He's a family man, so he wants it so that everybody can bunk in there, and they can go anywhere, you know, out into the wild, down the highways, through the streets. Really, really cool project. Please check it out and subscribe. I'd like to thank all my subscribers. If you like what you're seeing here on Throwback Chevy, by all means, subscribe, and give me a thumbs up if you like what you're seeing too. That matters. It all adds up for YouTube's algorithms. I'm tongue-tied this morning. But thank you so much for your support. I look forward to bringing you more great content right here from Throwback Chevy. Until the next time, keep your eyes on the road and your hands upon the wheel. Okay, see you later.
Freedom's just the currency of life.